So tonight we have dinner.
We have dinner.
Yacht.
The yacht.
Last night I'm in New York City. Today I'm on this beautiful yacht in Miami.
Welcome, we're back here on the Real Estate Quarterback Show hosted by Brandon Rhymes.
Are you ready for this? Cool, anyone?
We got to go check out the rest of Miami. You ready?
I'm ready.
Come
Let's
on.
go.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted. Welcome back to The American Dream. This week, we're taking you to a city that is synonymous with the American dream. And to me, it's a little slice of paradise. You're gonna be seeing the best properties, the best restaurants, and you're gonna learn a thing or two along the way. We're going to Miami, and I couldn't be more thrilled to introduce you to who you're about to see next. He's everything you think of when you think Miami Beach, and for that reason, he's our guide to explore one of the most glamorous cities in America. Take it away.
Hey, sunshine.
Glenn, what's going on?
How was your trip?
It was amazing. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Oh, good. Good to see you.
How do you like South Point Park?
Oh, this is gorgeous. I could stay here all day.
All day? What do you mean all day?
Why would I leave?
We got to get out of here.
What am I going to go see? Well, I do want to eat some Cubano sandwiches, and really, I want to know what Miami is like.
Well, listen, Golden Girl, they have water in San Diego. We got to go check out the rest of Miami.
All right.
Ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
By the way, that's the Continuum.
Okay.
And that's the Portofino. So south of 5th, being one of the most wealthiest communities down here. It's got its own zip code, got its own school district.
I feel the affluence here.
Time. Great restaurants, Smith & Walensky. You got Il Molino.
Yep.
Just great stuff.
Okay, so where are we right now?
So we are in Brickell. There was just actually a $14.3 million grant from the city that's going to clean this up underneath the railway from here. This is the Metro Rail.
Okay.
From here all the way back to the end of Brickell, which is literally only 14 blocks, but it's the most densely populated area down from New York City. The population is quadrupled in the last 10 years.
Yeah, I was going to say, Miami's known as the Magic City because it's grown so much in the last 100 years,
This
right?
area, there was nothing. Every lot was vacant. There was nothing here. You know what the rule of Miami is, right? Stay hydrated.
The rule? Oh,
stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Right,
All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Hydrate this. 1942.
So what do you think of Glen Asher, right? Snazzy, fabulous. We are so thrilled to be partnered with such a force in Miami. Up next, we have a special treat. We're gonna check out modern day Miami and blast ourselves into the past and explore a very significant home built by the maverick of Miami, Alfred Browning Parker. Check it out.
Amit!
How's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Oh, man.
Oh, you brought it.
I did. Great to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Man, I stopped reading books in college. What is this? What did you send me?
I'm glad you brought it, actually. I didn't think you'd bring it, but I got to show you something. Come on.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about this place, and hopefully it starts to make sense with the book.
This property is amazing.
And look at this. The architect, this is one of the most famous architects.
Okay.
His name is Alfred Browning Parker. Have you ever heard of Frank Lloyd Wright?
Yes.
So he takes after him. He does so many things with pretty much a local feel.
Sure.
And so
it does say Miami's Maverick Mark.
Right, exactly. So he's really good with that, with the architecture. People love these homes. Problem is, living in Miami with the sun and the views and everything, I don't have too many people looking at homes like this.
Sure.
That's why I send you the book, so maybe you can...
That makes sense. You know what, I glanced at it, but I want to know in person. Tell me about this property. I get a sense that it's this mid-century modern with this grand outdoor area, but it's an extension of indoor. Tell me about the property.
Right, exactly. So you did read a bit, so that's great. That's great. And so with this property, basically there's lots of woods, lots of darks. So as far as the property, it looks like this inside.
Okay.
So it's pretty awesome like that. So one of my challenges as an agent was trying to get people to come here and to look at a property like this, because it doesn't have views, like I mentioned. So what we did is I flew in my videographer from California, all the way from California. Hey, isn't that crazy? I don't blame you. This home probably had so many great memories in the past. And what we're doing is we're creating a story with memories like that. And we think we're going to really totally kill it with the video. The kids are cute. We are so excited about it. And
pull at the heartstrings a little bit, make it emotional.
Yeah, you know, we got to do what we got to do. But I think in the end, someone is going to love this house. And that's why I sent you the book. I love these type of homes. It really is becoming a trend for people to revitalize a property, anywhere from Seattle to, of course, here in Miami, for people to take these properties, put, you know, their own personal touches on it and really keep some of that character and that history, because there's a lot, as you see in that book, that goes with it. Yeah, and I'm so glad you're so excited about that, because that's the feeling I'm trying to get others to feel. Just attached to the property. Exactly, exactly. 100%. It's beautiful. Let's check it out. Let's go. Come on.
Alfred Browning Parker lived from 1916 to 2011, and he was a modernist architect who is one of the best-known post-World War II residential architects. He gained fame for his highly published modern houses in the region around Miami, Florida. Alfred Brown Parker designed well over 500 projects in his 60-year career. Most notable were his own homes, especially the homes he designed for himself on Royal Road and in Gables Estates. In 2008, the University of Florida announced the creation of the Alfred Browning Parker Architecture Archives Endowment to support and strengthen this effort to preserve the architectural history of Florida. You've seen that old, now you're gonna check out that new-new. People don't say new-new. It doesn't sound right. Hit it.
Welcome, we're back here on the Real Estate Quarterback Show hosted by Brandon Rhymes, and we help our sellers maximize the exposure on the sale of their real estate properties. Right here, we're your consumer advocate, 5 o'clock drive time on AM 1380 The Biz, Monday through Friday, weekend show on FM 1025 The Bone, and we also have a daily TV show on WeBeam TV, and we're real proud to be a part of the American Dream television show as well. That's going to be on CBS, ABC, Apple TV, and Amazon TV. So we're real excited about a lot of the growth here with the Real Estate Quarterback Show and the Consumer Quarterback Show, helping you win in any marketplace. One of the great things I like about Tampa Bay real estate, especially when you talk about Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, Palm Harbor, is that we have so much to offer here. Not only are we priced better than a lot of other areas in the state, we have an absence of a state income tax, and also the availability of 25 museums, 35 art galleries, professional sports, of course, over 40 miles of beautiful beaches here in Tampa Bay. So there's so much to offer when it comes to purchasing real estate in Tampa Bay. It's also a great rental environment. It's a great opportunity for investors to have passive income with real estate, and there's a lot of positivity in the job market as well. I've had all the local mayors on my show, you know, Tampa mayor, St. Petersburg mayor, Clearwater mayor, and they all work together really well to help generate interest in relocating jobs and industries here to Tampa Bay, which further helps our economy. And now that you've seen some of my day-to-day as a radio talk show host, as well as a top realtor in the area, I want to share with you a little bit of my philanthropic side. And we're going over to Children's Cancer Center. And I was afforded the opportunity to MC one of their signature events, the Wine, Women, and Shoes event in Tampa a few years ago. And we raised over $175,000 to support families that are stricken with cancer. Children's Cancer Center does a lot of work, a lot of good in the community. So I wanted to use part of my time on the American Dream to empower them and empower you in a way that you can help and get involved with Children's Cancer Center if you should choose to do so. Come check it out, Children's Cancer Center. So this is a great area where the kids can come in and play and just enjoy, and they do different types of events and meetings for the children to come in and just get away from their normal day-to-day and enjoy some downtime. Looks like they're playing Madden here. We got Ian Beckles here. What's up, buddy?
What's up,
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. And we got my friend Jaden. I'm Brandon. Pleasure to meet you. So tell us what you like about the Children's Cancer Center.
Well, it's just a place I can come to be where, like, no one will look at me the wrong way, and like, they'll care for you, they'll help you out financially and emotionally. It takes more than medicine to be well.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Very cool. I like that. Thanks for hanging out with us and checking out the radio station with me, hanging out at Children's Cancer Center here in Tampa Bay. And we want you to please go out there and make it a good day and do something kind for one another. Pass it along. We always end our show as saying that we want you to please go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. And we'll see you next time right here on American Dream Television Show.
In Wynwood, just opened last week. Really hot spot.
Fine art, fine cuisine. They go hand in hand.
That's kind of what Miami's all about. Yeah. You know, the new Miami at least.
Yeah. So what was Wynwood like a few years ago? What is it now?
Dude, this place was all industrial, no development. So Moisha Mana came in, bought out a ton of space, sold a lot of all the big developers, and they said, you know, this industry district could be transformed from warehouse to new and cool. Yeah. So Wynwood is kind of like the Williamsburg in New York, but not as grungy. Okay. It's got a lot of bars, a lot of restaurants, great food. So the chefs here are actually trained under a Michelin-star chef, and they open their own restaurant. Wow. Okay. And like, it's small. Look, there's what, 20 tables? Yeah, it's an intimate feeling, but it's also very trendy and warm. That's it. And you can just tell it. Whatever's about to come out of that kitchen is going to be good. You normally don't see. Yeah. Hey, what is up, man? How are you? Pull over a chair. Grab a chair.
We're here to experience Miami. He's brought us to the best restaurant in town.
So I told him he's smart man. Because people can get more than just a restaurant. They can walk outside, they go in the gallery. I know a friend of mine, I think it's a mutual friend, went to the gallery and spent a lot of money and got some beautiful artwork.
How much is one of the pieces in there?
Actually, this artist is Rena, who's a French artist.
But you change it, right?
They change it. Okay. They change the insulation. Actually, the front of the building changes as well with it.
Oh, really?
Wow. So
that's pretty cool.
The private property in front.
You know, Wynwood is totally different than any other neighborhood in Miami. It's really like artsy. Yes. You know, you got the Wynwood walls. You have a ton of restaurants. You got great food.
It's got a lot of character. Just everybody's trying something different. Yeah.
And that was what the inspiration behind this project. Because we're next to the railroad track, the Florida East Coast Railroad. The project is actually called the Wynwood Track.
You know, moving to New York with a big business, came here, left it there, go back once in a while, went back and forth, and decided this is a better quality of life.
Yeah.
Right? You know, if you could do it here and make it here and have your business here, life is great.
I mean, that place looked awesome. A restaurant built into the train tracks with its own gallery next door. Miami has got it going on. If you thought that was cool though, wait till you see what we have going on in your town.
Welcome back to The American Dream. Well, I want to welcome for their very first time on the program out of your Tampa market, Bradley, Livingston, and Begoña Izquierdo. They are realtors with Remax Realty Unlimited. Thank you both so much for being on the show today.
Good to be here.
Good to be here. Thank you.
So you two are actually a husband and wife team. Tell us a little bit about how that transition happened, why you two wanted to work together, and a little bit about your backgrounds.
I'm from out of the country. I'm from Madrid, Spain. That's where my husband and me met, and that's whenever, you know, we started this adventure, you know, being husband and wife and working together. We've been always entrepreneurs. About 10 years ago, we decided to come back to the States where my husband is from.
Yes, I'm an Air Force veteran. I was stationed in Torrejon, Spain, so I'm fluent in Spanish, but there I worked in construction. Gained a lot of knowledge about real estate in general, I guess, because just through the construction side of it, building and knowing products and so forth. That's kind of a background in our sense.
Sure, sure. And you mentioned that you both obviously speak Spanish. That must come in handy for you in the area and doing real estate, is that right?
Tremendously, tremendously. Yes, it does. I would say at least 40% of our clients speak Spanish, or, you know, from Argentina, from Latin
from all
countries,
over the place. They trust you more because you know, you understanding what they're going through, what, you know, coming from other areas. So same thing that I did, coming from another country and settling over here in the States.
Absolutely. Well, you two have been so successful in the market. Tell us a little bit about the Florida market right now. What's going on? What changes are you seeing?
Well, a lot of drastic changes. The real estate, for my former mentors, is like a roller coaster. It's always up and down. You just have to, you know, work hard and recognize when it is down, you have to sustain. We do find now things have changed differently. I mean, my parents have been in the same home for well over 50 years, whereas nowadays most people move 7 to 9 years. They're transitioning, you know, for a better position, a better job. You know, the world has expanded. We see a lot more people work from home than in offices, so it has changed quite a bit. But in general, the Florida market is very strong.
What advice do you have for people looking to buy or sell at this time?
I always tell my clients, very simple. A seller is a buyer and a buyer is a seller. No one's selling their house to go live in their car. So I tell them we're all the same person, mentality-wise. If you're selling a home, you're evidently going to buy another home somewhere else. So think like the buyer when you're selling, think like the seller when you're buying. Understanding that the maintenance of your home is important. Curb appeal of your home is important. So, you know, we take better care of our cars sometimes than we do our home, our only asset that can gain equity. So I like to give them advice to, you need to pay more attention to your home. Understand that that is the only non-depreciating value that you may have purchasing your home. So that's the most advice I can tell them. Curb appeal, maintenance, keep your house in tip-top shape, and you can conserve your equity.
That's great advice. Well, before I let both of you go, I do want to give you an opportunity to talk about a beautiful listing that you have to showcase here. 7221 in Bowspirit Place in the Waterset community. This property really has incredible views. Tell me a little bit more about it.
Oh, that home is gorgeous.
Yeah, that home, the best thing about that home is the view that that it has. Is a beautiful, beautiful house. 4-bedroom, 3-bath.
Oh, 3,200 square feet.
Yes, so. Bonus room, den.
And it was professionally decorated. The owner actually has her own decorating company. So that is like one of the immaculate homes there in Waterset. Price point is very well for that area. So it's just a gorgeous home. It's worth taking a look at it.
Fantastic. Well, thank you both so much for your time today. And thank you so much for your first time here being on The American Dream.
Thank you for having us. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Hello, Hello, darlings. I'm Jackie Youngblood with the Jackie Youngblood Group with Keller Williams Tampa Properties, and I want to welcome you to 20102 Lace Cascade Road in the beautiful, thriving community of Connerton in Land O'Lakes, Florida. Ready to take a look at this exquisite, beautiful 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home here sitting on a premium lot in the cul-de-sac. Come on in. Are you ready for this? Let it take your breath away. Look at this. I want you to pay attention to the wall here. Now let me tell you, this is not wallpaper. This was painted. Let me show you where you will be on this map. Right here. This is home for you. 20102 Lace Cascade Road. You can sit right here at this desk and plan your whole life's worth of trips. Right here. Let's go to the chef's kitchen. You're gonna love this if you love to cook. Look at this kitchen. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? If you love to cook, you're in heaven. If you don't like to cook, hire a chef. Look at this. Look at the granite countertops. Look at the backsplash. And, oh, nice stainless steel appliances. And you have gas here if you want it. And I have something special to show you. Da-da-da. While you're cooking, just have a nice glass of wine if you wish. Nice, huh? Lots of storage space here. And aren't these cabinets just beautiful? And look at this breakfast bar. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine being here? And overlooking this beautiful chef's kitchen is the family room, living room. And let me show you a couple of details on this. If you look up, you're going to see the tray ceiling with lighting, and you're going to see the crown molding. Sitting just off the family room, we find the game room. What fun! I want you to take a look at all of the artwork in here to give you some ideas of how you can decorate it yourself. Take a look. Wow, is this game room just awesome or what? Oh my goodness. I declare, they have put me in another piece of artwork. Well, so be it. Pool, anyone? And overlooking the game room is this lovely view of Lake Jane. Look closely, you may see a bass jump. Now, for the money shot, you've got to see this. From the game room, we step out onto pavers that lead to the pool. And your breakfast nook overlooks the pool and the lake. Remember that lovely living room, the formal living room? Look how it opens up right out to the pool, to the spa, and beyond to that 3-acre Lake Jane. Ah, so relaxing, so relaxing. Let's take a closer look at this lake. Oh, wow. Awesome. You know what? I think I'll go kayaking. See you next time.
At the end of the day, nothing is promised tomorrow, so it's all about living in the moment today.
dream to me is all about freedom. Here I am, I'm from New York City. Last night I'm in New York City. Today I'm on this beautiful yacht in Miami because I have the freedom of choice to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And I chose that a long time ago, that I wanted to live a life with no boundaries. And that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm supporting the show.
It's all about living in a beautiful city, doing what you want to do, when you want to do it, with the people you love, and just having the time of your life every single day.
I love the American dream because it's a different angle on getting in touch with some of the real estate, some of the people, some of the communities, and not necessarily just solely based on some sort of a reality TV show and following characters. It's more about what's real in front of you and the subject matter at hand and the community, really, and the surroundings.
When I first heard about the American dream, I thought to myself, that's basically what I've been living. I got here 18 years ago, and I was lucky enough to get on that track of living the American dream, which is come with nothing and make something of myself. So that attracted me to the concept. After I learned more about it, I actually understood that it was about, you know, positive message of what you can do and what real estate and other things can mean to people. So yeah, it's all good.
Being able to provide the best possible life and legacy for my children and for my family, you know, living a life of ease and comfort. And I think I've persevered and had a lot of tenacity throughout mine in order to create something, and to live here is like a dream.
It's all about working hard, doing what you want, and being happy with it.
Glen, why didn't you take me on that boat, buddy? I've got my white blazer. I mean, these guys are living the American dream for sure. If you think you have a great story for the American dream that tells a story of both real estate and entrepreneurship, we would love to have it on our show. And until then, dream on and dream big.
Okay.
The Cuban lunch today in Old World, Miami.
I thought that was tomorrow.
Okay, is that the taco
That's
place?
tomorrow,
Perfect.
correct.